exactly what I was saying about when you're going to take that pursuit into a relationship, and after a while it becomes annoying. And the reason why is because you're in the masculine framework, not in the feminine. And so this is from a young age. Her being uncovered and unprotected from a very young age. We'll play a little bit more of the clip.
That bond is still there.
Well, I thought growing up, I thought it was like, oh my God, like she's so bossy. But now I know it's like she was trying to protect me.
Listen to that word again. I thought she was so bossy, but now I realize she was trying to protect me. This is the words I've been using because I want you to understand that what's happening with Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens didn't happen 2 years ago. It happened well before where these people are. Okay, all right. The need to want to take, yes, exactly, and the need to want to take control, absolutely, and to desire to transform circumstances. Beautifully put. Beautifully put. And that is what I'm seeing with Simone Biles. Hence why she's allowing this guy to say he's a prize, and then she's smiling from ear to ear about how she is the one that I got whatever I wanted. Yeah, you did, because you didn't get what you wanted when you was a kid, right? You see some elements of I've won because I'm doing something different to what I had as a kid. Because most of us, when we're disempowered, we try to empower ourselves later on. Men and women do this in various different ways and in various different levels of destruction. So when you see Simone Biles smiling from ear to ear, hence why I said stop looking at Simone Biles because she's smiling, because there's actually something deeper. You must look beyond the smile and look beyond she's smiling from teeth to teeth, because people can do things in the immediate moment and not know better, but really and truly there's something going on deeper within themselves. So when she's smiling from ear to ear, it's because she realizes I've been able to transform my circumstances where I get whatever I want. I couldn't do that when I was a child. Let me play one more clip on that part. Let me see if I can find it, where she talks about not being able to eat. I wish I can get it. I might not be able to. Okay, I don't think I have that clip. She spoke about this with her mum, and it was such a painful conversation when she spoke about it. She said that with her mum would feed. I found. Okay, no, I got it. I got it. Okay, let me get it. I think it comes up a little bit later on here. Yes, I got it. Listen to this, guys. This is painful. You know.
Food. I remember there was this cat around the house, and I would be so hungry. They would feed this cat, and I'm like, where the heck is my food? And so I think that's where it stemmed why I don't like cats.
Do you know how wild that is? That your parent, your parent, your protection, your cover, your provider would rather feed cats than feed you. What does that do to a mindset of an individual person? I can guarantee you Simone Biles will never want to be in a position or ever allow her sisters or her family to be hungry again. But that's also what makes her so great, because she'll never want to be mediocre, because mediocrity would represent what she might have seen. So she always has to be the best. She's always having to strive. She's always having to go higher. Look, I can almost probably guarantee when Simone Biles quits gymnasium, she's going to something else, and she's going to kill that too, because her drive of why she does what she does is so powerful. The people that do the greatest things in life oftentimes have the greatest adversity, because in order to get the greatest story, I need adversity to get to that place. That's what motivates me to want to go and achieve. So she'll be great for the rest of her life. She'll be a GOAT because her motivation is I can never be that same person again. Someone said it. She owns a gym already. It's only the beginning. And this is why I'm saying that Jonathan Owens, if he doesn't get his ish together, he's going to die a slow death. Because the woman that you're with is going to keep on going and keep on climbing. You will see this woman in Forbes magazine about one of the highest did it. You're going to start seeing that stuff because she's like that. Right? Okay. So, you know, this is what she's going through. Now, another aspect that I wanted to focus on also is going back to that emotional compartment aspect, right? Here we go again. Reporting back to her emotional aspects of situation. I just want to listen to the words that she uses here again. And the words she uses, you guys know this as well. I've spoken about this. Other people have spoken about this. Is that whenever you hear the word compartmentalization, just know there's trauma, okay? When you hear someone say compartmentalization, what they're doing oftentimes is that they process information by putting things in boxes, and that's the way they learn how to survive. One of the ways that people also compartmentalize is also to remove emotion from events. If they don't remove emotion from events, they are overloaded. This is consistent with a dismissive attachment style. Just saying. This is oftentimes this is attached to those people who have a dismissive attachment style. Disassociation, thank you. Okay, disassociation as well, right? So this is also a key component too, all right? So we're just gonna play the clip quickly, listen to it again.
You know, to start all over and do it with 2 girls, I mean, it was crazy.
I think in certain situations, you almost have a cage around your heart. There's a part of you that you compartmentalize to almost keep yourself safe.
I mean, I love the fact she's even aware of that. Beautiful. So she is a compartmentalizer, and all of these aspects are oftentimes associated with masculine energy, if you want to call it that. I'm not saying that it's healthy, by the way, it's not healthy. But this is what I mean by masculine in terms of when it's done in the wrong way, it's about protection, okay? All right, it's about protecting oneself. Now, if that is the case, she struggles, like she said, she's learning to be more emotionally vulnerable. She's compartmentalizing, okay, all right? These are telling me that when it comes to a relationship, you're going to be the exact same way. And if that's the case, what kind of man is going to be able to deal with you? Well, somebody who may be more emotional than you. Let me give you a thing. And I didn't want to look too deep into it as well. Yes, so too. It's true. Natural leaders do that as well, right? Well, let me tell you why I was saying this now. And I didn't want to look too deep into it, but it was part of information that I think is also prevalent as well. On their wedding day, now men cry because we are emotional. Don't get it twisted, okay? All right? Men cry because they are emotional. But it's the fact that I haven't got the video, I wish I did. It's a short video, and it's a video of their wedding, and she says, they asked her a question and said, do you think Jonathan's gonna cry? She's like, yeah, he's definitely gonna cry, because he cried before. Like, he's cried before in a sense. And I was like, oh, so you get what I'm saying to you? And I'm not saying that crying naturally for any man means you're more feminine or anything like that. What I'm saying is, though, when you don't deal with our emotions, I think it gives us a little bit of an indication with that, okay? All right? Just a little bit of an indication of that. And I think linking that back to what I'm saying about him wanting to be a prize, you know, linking back to how he wants to be the prize, I think that, again, just highlights that he's more of the feminine energy, and that is why he wants to be pursued, but that's why she's comfortable pursuing. Okay? All right? That's why she's comfortable pursuing. All right? So my last few points. Okay, my last few points I want to bring on to as well. I think I've even hit all the points I wanted to hit. Okay, so just to round up and bring it to a nice round conclusion as well. I think when you're looking at Simone and you're looking at Jonathan Owens, I don't think this is a case of get divorced. I'm not going to say that. What I will say is I need someone to grab him by the collar and talk to him and her, because she's comfortable, too comfortable in this situation, knowing that what he's saying is not positive for her and for him, right? Him telling the story, he didn't need to tell the story, right? He didn't need to. And in fact, the clip that I want to even end on to even talk about this situation, I'll go to my other notes. You know, I'm out here like I'm an attorney or something. Where is it? Right. I wanted to message him on the app. She must be good. He didn't belong here. She didn't know he was fighting him. Afraid to commit. There we go. Okay. Afraid to commit. I want to get that clip for you guys as well. You know. Okay. All right. Cool. Here we go. We're going to play the clip that got us all in talking yesterday and got us into madness. You get me? Okay.
Oh, she really booked you.
She did, though.
Is what you said.
Because I was fighting it. I was fighting it.
So
I was fighting it.
So in truth, if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles. Is what you're saying.
At the time,
That's what
I'm not gonna say that.
That's what you're saying.
Now let's pause it right there. He doesn't need to answer that question, right? He never said no, by the way. But anyway, as they said, right? You know, he said, I was fighting it. I was fighting it. What was he fighting? He was fighting commitment. Why? Because men who are fighting commitment oftentimes are in a mode of offense. They're in a mode of offense. They are afraid. They are fearful, right? Because they've seen some stuff that's happened to them. Either they've seen